Okay. So let's have a quick recap first, what we have discussed in the last session. In the last session, we have learned about how we can create AWS account. And then we have learned about how we can create a Windows EC2 machine. So these are the two topics which we have covered in the last session. And in the today's session, we are going to learn about how we can create a Linux EC2 machine. And then we go with PK file using AWS transferring local file. So these are the things which we are going to cover in today's session. Sorry, if we have time, then we can go with our other topic also. Okay. Now, but before starting off this session, I have a few requests, guys. Please listen me very carefully, the request which I'm going to share with you, all of them. Whenever you are in the session, please give your 100%. Please listen to the session very carefully. The reason why actually I'm saying this, because in last session, what happened is the same question asked by the near about 15%. The same question, I don't remember the question, what was that question? The same question asked by the person 15 times. Between 15 people are the same question. So if you're asking, if the same person is asking 15 questions by the 15 people, the same question, definitely it means you are not listening to the session. You just joined the session. It means you are not listening to this session. So whenever you are in this session, please give your 100% and listen to the session very carefully. Second thing, if you are listening to this session, will save our lot of time. You don't need to ask the same question repeatedly again. I will also save my time. We'll learn more about our things, whichever we want to learn it. We can learn more things rather than a question. Yes, questions, I know. Questions are very important. And I'm giving my 100% to talk with each and every person, whatever the question they are asking to me. I'm giving my 100% for all. But yes, make sure, guys, whenever you're in this session, you are listening a session very carefully. Okay, this is my request for you guys. And now let's have few questions regarding the previous topic, whatever we have discussed, and then we can continue with our today's topic. Yes, Felix, you can unmute. And make sure, guys, if you are raising your hand, whenever I'm giving chance, please do little fast to unmute yourself. Or if you don't have any question, please don't raise your hand. Purushottam, you can unmute.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Purushottam.
Sir, actually, I was trying to create my AWS account. While entering the card details, it is showing me in a dollar format. Do I need to change any region there?
Dollar format?
Yes, sir. It is showing $1, or it may be converted into
You are from which location?
Bangalore, sir.
So it will not show you the $1. It's showing you ₹2 going to be deducted. You don't need to change any region for that one right now.
Okay.
For creating a AWS account, there is Purushottam, there is no region, or might be, I'm not sure you are using VPN.
Okay. No,
are
sir,
you using any office VPN or something like that? Or you're using normal laptop or not your office laptop?
No, sir, it's on my personal laptop.
So definitely it will pick your Indian location.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Check that. Yes,
yes,
you can continue question.
Yeah, and one more thing, sir, there is a 12 months of free trial. After
yes, correct.
Yeah, 750 hours. After completing that, do we suppose if we use or we are not using this, there will be any standard charges to?
If you are not using it, there is no charges.
Okay.
If your machines are there, then you have to pay for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah,
but yes, let's say you have created your machine and you are not, your machines are still idle place. But yes, your machines are there after 12 months also. So definitely you will get a bill for it.
Yeah, okay, sure, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sorry. You can ask your question. I forget his name.
Yeah, I raised my hand after section. I can ask the doubts. I'm going too low. That's why I raised here.
You can ask your question.
Yeah, that's what. After section, I can ask the question. That's why I raised the hand because of it.
Okay. So definitely you can ask the question whenever you have any doubt. You can raise your hand. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Shruti, you can unmute. Shruti, you can unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Okay, good. So yesterday we have created that EC2 machines. Okay.
Windows EC2
And
machine, yes.
yeah. So like we can access it from anywhere. So to access that whatever like we are creating, do we need any special application or VMware installed in our computer?
To access that one in your for your Windows machine, you need remote desktop connection.
Remote desktop connection only.
Yes, this one in your Windows machine by default you have it. You can just go to search bar or search RE. There you are getting it.
Okay. Just
it is by default in your Windows machine.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, Abhi, you can unmute. Yes, Abhi.
Yeah. What I want to ask you is,
your voice is not clear, Abhi.
Hello. Yeah. Am I audible now?
Yes, it is clear. But background voice is coming something. Might be on speaker.
Yeah. Now is it visible to you?
Yes, Abhi.
Yeah. Sorry, audible to you? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what was my question is, I'm preparing for the data science domain. So yeah, I will be needing this AWS cloud platform knowledge as well. So up to what extent I need to go through this? That's what my questions.
I don't have information about much about data science, Abhi. So
Okay.
whatever we are learning, you can learn the complete training.
Yeah, I'm doing that, but up to what extent? Because is there is need to explore more than whatever you are covering over here, or else this will be sufficient.
That's why I'm telling you, I don't have information about data science. So whenever you are applying jobs, that time you have to actually check. In the end, why you are learning? Because you have to apply for jobs. So,
I want job. Yeah, everyone wants job.
Everyone want job. That is the reason. So whenever you're applying, that time actually you have to check what was the client requirement.
Okay. Thank you, Ankit. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so let's have last question and then we can continue with our today's topic. Yes, Ravi Teja, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi, Ravi.
Yeah, yesterday I'm created on a EC2 Windows machine. I'm not terminated. I'm not using a stop machine. It's unfortunately terminated the machine. Is it okay?
Yes, it is okay. You have terminated the machine. That's okay. You can create again.
I'm not terminated. It's automatically terminated due to some network issue.
No, it is not get terminated. It is still there. It's not because of the network issue it is going to be terminated, Ravi. There is no network issue from AWS side, so they are going to terminate. And even in your laptop, if you have any network issue, then also it is not going to be terminated.
I mean, it's not a network issue. Some issue like that, it's automatically terminated.
Definitely, while doing it, you have clicked on. That's not possible, which you are saying it. It is not possible that automatically your machines are going to be terminated.
Yeah.
Okay. It is not possible. Because if automatically, if they are tried doing it, no client will come to cloud.
Okay.
So it is not automatically. I'm not sure what you have done. I can't say anything right now because I didn't see what you have done it. But it is not automatically, Ravi. That I'm 100% sure.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I can get the once again check in my side.
You can create that new machines. It will not going to terminate till the time you are not going to terminate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with our today's topic where we are going to learn about Linux EC2 machine, and those people has raised their hand. Please stay there. Definitely after this topic, I'll come to you guys also. Now, in previous session, we have created Windows machine. Same way, I'm going to create a Linux machine also. But yes, in Linux machine, we have something new also we are going to discuss it. So let's first give the name of the machine. This is the name I'm giving to my machine. Second step is I'm going to select EMI. We have already discussed in previous session what is EMI. Operating system, which we are calling it. That is. And in previous session, we have go for the Windows one. This time I'm going with Amazon Linux. So by default, it is selected with Amazon Linux. So I'm also going with Amazon Linux. Scroll down. Now, we have discussed in previous session to create any machine or whenever we are all purchasing a machine, we always have to see these three things: CPU, RAM, or hard disk. This time also my requirement is same. I need one CPU, 1 GB of RAM. So which type of machine we have to select? The type is called T2 micro. That particular type. And even you guys have to also select the same one because it is coming under free tier. If you select any other one, definitely you'll get a bill for that. Done. Scroll down. Next is key pair. In previous session, I have created one key pair. What was that key pair? I don't remember that. This is the key pair which I have. Here I am getting it. If I want to use the same key pair for my Linux machine, I can use that also. But I'm not going to use for this machine. I'm going to create a new key pair. So let's give a name. We already know what is key pair. It's like a password to us. So Linux -100-key. This is the name I'm giving to my key. So click on create new key pair and then give your name of your key pair. Scroll down, create new key pair. I'm getting the PEM file. I'm going to store this PEM file in my folder. Here is it. Here I'm getting it. Next thing, scroll down. VPC, subnet, auto-assign, public IP. This is by default here. So we have done how many steps? One is name, second is EMI, third is instance type, fourth is key pair. Now coming to fifth step in network settings. In previous session, we didn't do anything under network settings. What I have told you in previous session that we have just enabled a port number called RDP because to connect a Windows machine, RDP port is mandatory to open. Same way, if we want to connect a Linux machine, which port number is required? The port is called SSH. Now in the chat box, can anyone tell me what is the number of port number SSH? Like for Windows, we have a port number called 3389. Same way for SSH also we have a port number. Correct. I got a lot of answers with the correct one. That is the number called 22 port number. So SSH is a port number with 22, which we are getting. So those people has given incorrect answer. Please make sure you are going to be correct. SSH port number is 22. And to connect to Linux machine, it is mandatory to enable SSH port number. For Windows 1, RDP port is required. For Linux 1, SSH port is required. And by default, see here, automatically, AWS is so smart. By default, it is enabled. And here I am giving the access as anywhere. Anywhere means it can be accessed from any part of the world. And whenever we want to give, it can be connect from any part of the world. That time we are giving this IP address. 0.0.0/0. It means I can connect to this machine from any part of the world. If we want to restrict, that time we are giving it that particular IP address. How to give it, all those things, don't worry guys, we'll discuss in depth in our upcoming sessions. Done. Now in previous session also I have told you that we can give our name to our security group. In previous session, I didn't give my name. In the last session, they have given a name will launch Wizard 26, but now is 27. If I want to see existing one, I can see that also. Here is that option. So select that option. I can see the launch wizard 21. It's 26. Launch 26. See here the launch wizards, whichever the existing one, I have it. Here I'm getting the existing one. But I'm not going to use existing one. I want my own, because in the 26, the one which we have created, in that one we have enabled RDP port, but we are creating Linux one. So I can't use the existing one here. So by default, it is creating it SSH port. But if I want to give my name, we have to click on this edit button. We have to click on this edit button to give my own name. And in real time, we are always giving our own names. We are not using the default names. So here I can give my name. So I'm giving it hyphen. It's not, sorry, this not that one. Scroll down. Hyphen S. Here I'm giving SG. SG stands for security group. I have given my name of my security. So in future, if I want to use the same security group, I can use it. Wherever I want to use, I can use that. It doesn't make any difference to me. Now, so we have done our security group here, where it is enabling a port number called SSH type. Here is a port number 22. See that. This is what I have asked the 22. You have to remember it, guys, this port number, because these are very basic port number which we have discussed right now. You have to remember these things. SSH, RDP port, you have to remember. And in our upcoming session, we are going to discuss one more port number that also you have to remember. We'll discuss that. Scroll down. Now coming to storage part. For Windows machine, they are giving us by default 30 GB, because for Windows 1, minimum 30 GB is required. And for Linux one, they are giving it by default 8 GB. See here. By default, they are giving us 8 GB of the storage. That we are. If you want to increase till 30 GB, you can increase. There is no charges for till there. Till 30 GB, there is no charges. Done. And then we have advanced details. Regarding advanced details, we'll discuss in our upcoming session. So now we have selected all our detail. We can just verify once. I have given name. I have select Amazon Linux. Under that also we are giving free tier, T2 micro, key. I am giving my security group name with enabling a port number 22, and then 8 GB. I can do it from left side also, or we have option of summary also. I am creating it one machine. I can give that AMI, type, firewall, so security group, and storage. So these 4 details also we can verify. Done. Next thing, launch instance. I have created my machine. Refresh. Here is my machine. So my machine is ready. Now, what is the next step? After when my machine is ready, what is the next step I have to done? We have to connect to this machine. Like after in the previous session, after creation of our machine, we are connecting it by using remote desktop connection. Same way we have to connect Linux also. But for Linux operating system, we can't use this tool called remote desktop connection. We have a other third-party tool which we also have to download from the internet, and that is completely free too. What is the tool I'm going to download? And see here, guys, whatever I am doing it right now, or in our upcoming session, it is mentioned in my PPT, each and every single step. See, that is what we have done right now. For Windows, RDP port, for Linux, SSH port needs to be. Yeah. Now, we have to download 2 tools. Which 2 tools we are going to download? The one tool name is called Putty, other tool is name is called PuttyGen. You can even search on Google also, you'll get it, or I have already mentioned the website name also. Even if you search on Google, this website, you will get it. Let me show you that. Download Putty. See, the second number one. from here. Now I'm opening this website. Now after opening this website, I'm going to scroll down. What was the first thing it is asking me here? Putty.exe we have to download. And as per your system configuration, whichever is your system configuration, you have to download the putty. So I'm going to download putty.exe. Done. So one tool is downloaded. What was that other tool? Puttygen. Scroll down, same website. Puttygen. I'm going to click on that. Done. Now these are very small tools we have downloaded. Now in our Windows machine, whatever we are installing, let's say like I have installed chrome.exe file. If I want to use that, we have to install those things. But these two tools we don't need to install, just we have to keep this exe file in our system. So I'm going to put both the exe files in my batch 100 folder. That I'm getting it. So one step is done where we have downloaded our file. Next thing. Next thing is I have to generate a PPK file using a tool called Puttygen. And see this very carefully. Those people are new. They are doing very much mistake in this option, whichever I'm going to do now. So please see very carefully, see this thing. I'm going to open Puttygen, double click on that. Here. Now what we have to done, we have to click on load. First click on load. Here. Now when I click on load, we have to select our PEM file. Which PEM file? The Linux -100-key. That particular PEM file we have to. So I'm going to batch 100. It is not showing me any file. The reason is extension is showing us as .ppk. All files. Here I'm able to see my PEM file. So I'm selecting my PEM file. Open. Okay. Done. Next step. Click on save private key. You have to click on only two options. First load. Then you have to click on save private key. Other than that, you don't need to click on anywhere. You don't need to click on anywhere. If you're trying to click, you will get an error message. So now click on save private key. Yes. Yeah. Now give the name. See here, what does save as type? PPK file. So give the name of your PPK file. It can be any name, whatever the name you want to give. I am giving it same name to my file. Linux-100-key.ppk. Save. Why I'm giving same name here? Because I can easily identify this PPK file is for that particular PEM file. That is why I've given. If you want to give any other name, you can give that also. One more step is complete. Now I want to connect to my EC2 machine. So to connect to your EC2 machine, select your EC2 machine. And then click on connect. Click on connect. Now when I click on connect, if you see here, we have multiple tabs. EC2 instance, session manager, SSH client, EC2 serial console. We have multiple tabs here. Here we have. So which one we need to go? We need to go to a tab which is by default SSH client. We need to go to that particular. And if you scroll down in the below, you can see here example. We are able to see here example. You don't need to copy the complete example. You have to copy till here. This part you have to copy. Only this part. So I'm just going to copy this particular part. Done. And I'm noting down in my notepad. Done. Note down the host name we have done. Now I'm going to open Putty. Double click on that. So it get open. Now, if you see here, what is the first option it is asking here? Enter your host name. So here is my host name. The host name which I have noted down. Done. Now, what is the next thing? I have to give a password. What is my password? That PPK file is my password. So it means what I have to done is I have to link my PPK file with this putty. So how can I do that? We have to click on SSH. So click on SSH plus button, not on SSH, click on SSH plus button. And now click on auth. Auth means authentication. Click on that. And now we are getting an option to browse our file. And here we have to select our PPK file. So browse, go to batch 100, this is 96, go to batch 100 folder, and here I'm getting PPK. Open, open, accept, and you can see here, I am able to connect to my Linux machine. So this is how also we can connect to our Linux machine, which I have shown. And which tool we are using it? We are using a tool called Putty and Puttigen. With the help of both the tools, we are able to connect to our Linux machine. So this is how we can do that. Now let me come to PPT again. Open Putty, enter the host name. We have attached PPK file with Putty. Click on open, click on accept. And then we are able to connect to our machine. Done. Now, here we have seen multiple tabs here. Okay, this time I have shown you for SSH client, but we have a one more option called EC2 instance connect. By using this option also we can do that. So let me open Putty again. So this is another option I'm going to show you now. I'm going to open Putty again. Double click on that. And now what we have to enter? Note down the public IP of my machine. Here is it. The public IP of my machine. I'm going to note down that. And where we have entered our host name, it is saying that I can even enter our IP address also. So I'm going to enter my IP address, the public IP of my machine. Enter that one. Attaching my PPK file, the one which we have attached. Open, accept. Now you can see here, it is not connected automatically. It is asking for a username. Now, what is our username? I am using it Amazon Linux. And as for Amazon Linux, our by default username is called EC2-user. In the previous one, why it was not asking? Because if you see here, in the starting it, that username is coming it here. So in that command, I have already given my username. That's why it is not asking for username. But this time I didn't give this host name. So I have to enter my, so I'm entering EC2-user. And you can see here, I'm able to connect to my machine. And for Linux machine, we can only connect by using these terminals. The putty which I am using it, these are called as terminals. So we can only connect by using terminal. There is no GUI for Linux machine. We have it in cloud platforms. There is no option we have it. The only option is this terminal we have it. So whatever we want to do, we have to done by using the terminal. Now let's have few questions and then we can move forward to our next topic where we are going to discuss about how we can transfer our, okay, the next topic is PPK file using AWS. Okay, that was the next topic, we'll go for it. Yes, Jashwari, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
I'm Jyotishwari. Hello.
Yes, you can continue your question.
Okay, sir. I'm electrical student, sir. Background electrical. I don't have any experience in IT. Now I have to switch with our AWS DevOps like that. Can I switch like this?
When you have completed?
IT? I don't have any IT, experience.
I'm asking when you have completed.
16, sir, 2016 outing.
So you have to put, guys, those people are not from IT background like you have done, and you have already a career, you have done it. So for those people, the only solution which we are providing is that you have to put some previous experience. Then you are able to switch that. Those people are, if you are a fresher, that might be difficult for you because you're not from that IT. You're from a mechanical background, you have to put some experience.
How I will put my fake experience, sir?
That you have to check in your own city.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Based on that, you can go for it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Amit, sure you can.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I am using Linux operating system, sir. So, can I download the putty and putty gen in the Linux operating system? .deb is available in that.
You can install it by using Linux commands. There are
Okay,
Linux
sir.
commands are there. Based on that, you can do that.
Okay, sir. Can you just show me the way I can?
I am not using Linux machine. Sorry, so I'm not possible to show you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this thing you have to little bit search on Google for you.
Okay, sir. But the mechanism is the same, similar, no, sir.
Yes,
after the when we done with the environment, creating our environment, then after that the procedure, the projects you will be given or the something that we are working on that. Services
that will be the same.
That will be the same.
Correct. There is no change into that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Clearance, you can unmute.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, my question is, each time you sign out from your EC2 and you want to come back there again, are you supposed to generate a second password, or can you just use the password that you have already generated?
No, I'm not generating every time a new password. I have already generated a PPK file, and that PPK file is same. I'm not coming back again to generate a password.
Okay,
there is no for Linux machine, there is no option to generate password from the console. The only thing is we can generate PEM file.
Yeah, no, I'm talking for Windows. I'm talking for Windows because when I did for Windows, on coming back, they said I was seeing as if to come back again, I needed to generate. So that's why I wanted to ask.
No, yes. If you use the same password, that's okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, awesome. Then you can unmute. Vinay, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Vinay.
Sir, I have a small doubt, sir. Yesterday, as you showed, I created a Windows instance, sir. Actually, what I did is after login using this, after login to the system, I shut down the system over there, sir, in the instance itself. After that, I came to the console and noticed that it's automatically stopped here also.
So and later on, from where you have shut down?
From remote desktop, I log in. No, sir.
So from here you have shut down.
Yes.
So definitely, if we shut down from here, it will be shut down from there also.
What I did means again I started from console, sir, for the same system.
Yes, you can do that. You can start it.
What I noticed is the public IP DNS is changed over there.
Yes, correct. It has always changed. Public IP will always change because the public IP which we are getting Vinay, that is called as dynamic public IP. We have two types of public IP. One is called dynamic, other one is called static. Dynamic is free, static is chargeable.
Okay.
Okay. How to assign static IPs? I have a video which we have uploaded in our YouTube channel. If you want, I'll share. I'll inform my team. They will share in the WhatsApp groups also to you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, but they will. I have a video for that. I'll share with in the WhatsApp group, but not now. After on Saturday, on Friday I'll share it. So you have a time you can watch on Saturday that video.
Sure, sir.
Okay,
actually, I'm working in office and some other technologies, but I used to log into the Linux and the Windows through the same processor. How you showed? I used to connect the system and used to see logs and some other things.
Which thing you're talking about, Vinay? Sorry?
Sir?
So which thing you're talking about?
Actually, in my office, I used to work on this Windows, sir. Windows.
Okay. Okay. But yes, your IP address will always get changed whenever you're restarting your machine because these are static. Sorry, dynamic.
Here it is changing, sir. When I connect in my office, it will be fixed, sir.
Because that is they are using static IP, no?
Yes, sir. Yes,
they're using it. Okay, and I'll give some definitions also. So I'll share one link in the WhatsApp groups. Not today, but definitely on Friday or Saturday we'll share it so everyone can read it with because it is having it very long definitions also, which I'm going to share with all of you guys.
Okay. So after, sir, one more doubt, sir. After this training, we can get hands-on experience to work in office, no, sir?
Yeah, definitely, yes, you can do that.
And manage it, no, sir?
Definitely, yes, 100% you can do that. Even just after you will very much confidence after 5 to 7 days also you'll feel very much confidence. Okay. Because this is just a second session, we have started learning it actually.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to terminate this machine because I don't require this machine. So I'm going to delete this machine. So how we can delete? Select a machine, instance state, terminate, done. And you can see here, put is also get disconnected. Why it get disconnected? Because I have terminated my machine. Now coming to our next topic. Let me sorry, not this one. PPK file using it. Now, right now what I have done, after creation of my machine, I have downloaded a PEM file. And after downloading of PEM file, after downloading of our PEM file, what we have done, we have created a PPK file by using our puttygen. With the help of puttygen, we have generated a PPK file. But there is an option. We can directly download a PPK file from AWS account also. I don't need to download a PEM file. I can directly download a PPK file also from AWS account. Even that is also possible. I can do that. But the option which actually I'm going to show you right now, that option is only for knowledge perspectives. That option we are not going to use in our upcoming session. Even in real time also, we are not using that particular option. There is a specific reason it. Because in some cases, we need PEM file, we don't need PPK file. In whichever those cases we need PEM file, you will understand when we are learning about a service called VPC. That time you will understand why I'm saying here PEM file is also important for us. Now, what we have done seen here, when I'm creating my machine, only at the time we are creating our keys. Like here, I'm going to click on create new. I'm here. Can I create before creation of my machine also? Separately, I can do that. Yes, it is possible. Scroll down. Under network and security, we have an option of key pairs. Under network and security, we have option of key pairs. I can see here all the key pairs whichever I have created. So go to key pair. I have a total 70 key pairs in my machine, which I don't have. So for definitely for the batches which are completed, I don't have their PEM file, but still it is showing here also because I didn't delete that. Even we can search that also the keys which we have generated. The two keys we have generated till now. See here. This is the one, and this is another. Here. So I can see here also the keys which we have. Or here also we have an option that I can create a new key pair. I can create a new key pair before creation of my machine also. Even we can create security groups also before creation of our machines. So in real time, we are always doing these things. Before start creations of our machine, we are doing our setups. So at that time, whenever I'm going to create a machine, I don't need to create those things, because in real time, we have a lot of things to done it. So we always, before start creation of machine, we are doing our setups first. So I'm going to create a key pair. And Linux -100 -ppk, I'm giving this thing to you. Scroll down. Now, if you see here I have two options, temp file and ppk. By default, in this case, they are selecting ppk file. Earlier, we are selecting temp file, but this time we are selecting ppk file. And key type always needs to be RSA, because whenever I'm opening putty, not putty gen actually here. See here. It is also generating by using RSA. So right now, the one which we are using, the putty, is always supporting it RSA format. So we have to select RSA and then ppk. Give the name, create key. And you can see here, system has downloaded the ppk file. Now I'm trying to create a new machine with this particular ppk file. This is the name I'm giving to my machine. Amazon Linux, T2 micro, key, the key which I have generated. I'm going to find that key. Here. So I'm using directly a ppk file. Now in this one, can I use an existing security group? So I can go to existing security group, and the one which I have created right now, I can use the same one also. Yes, I can use it. The reason is because in this security group, I can click on compare security group rules, and here I can see that. Because in this one, SSH port is enabled. And to connect our Linux machine, we only need SSH port, which is important for us. Next, what we have to done here, let me just click on select security group, which we have done it here. Scroll down, 8 GB sufficient, click on launch instance. Done. My machine is ready. Let's just wait here. System is refreshing it. It's still in process. Now it is start running. I'm selecting my machine. I don't need to connect every time. I don't need to go. I can note down the public IP of my machine from here also. Here also I can note down. So select this one. Here is a public IP. And we already know we are using Amazon Linux. For Amazon Linux, our default username is called EC2-user. How you can verify your default user? Click on connect. In instance connect, the username which you are able to see here right now, that is your default user. Here get it. Now I'm going to open putty. Double click on that. Just paste our public IP and go to SSH, go to auth, and now I'm going to select my ppk file. This is the PPK file which we have generated from our AWS account. Open, accept, entering my username. I'm able to connect to my. So this is how we can generate a PPK file from our AWS account also. But I have already told you this option we are not going to use in our upcoming session, or even in real time also we are not using this option. The reason is, in some cases we need temp file, and which cases that we will discuss when we learn about a service called VPC. In that particular case, this is very important thing. The option which actually I have shown you, this is just for your interview purpose. Might be they can ask you the same thing in the interview also. Can we generate a PPK file by using AWS account? Yes, I have shown you practically also how we can do that. So this option is just for your interview perspectives or just for your knowledge perspectives. I have shown you. In our upcoming session, I am not going to use this particular option. So we have seen it, how we can go for it. So here the steps which I have followed, you can see in the PPT also: network and security, key pair, select PPK, all the steps it is mentioned here also. So make sure whenever you practice it, you watch the video and you check the notes also, because in some notes you'll get some definitions also, guys, which I'm not going to tell you in this session. It is there in the PDFs you are receiving. I am using PPTs, you are getting PDF. In the last slide of the PDFs, you will get lot of definitions also, which actually help you in the interview you are getting it. And some interview questions might be asked for that. Yeah, definitely interview questions you'll get in the end of the training also from my side, but you have to read those definitions also. Now let's have quick questions and then we can move forward to our next topic. Yes, Sai Surya, you can unmute.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Sai.
I have a doubt of yesterday's session that how can we get a PEM file?
How we can get a PEM file?
Yeah.
Like today, which we have done, same way we are getting yesterday also.
Okay.
The one whenever I'm creating a machine, okay, that time we are getting option to create a key pair. You can give the name, you can download a key pair, or before creation of your machine, if you want to create site, you can do with the option which actually I have shown you just now. From here also you can do that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, whichever you feel comfortable, you can go for it.
Yes, okay.
Okay, but yes, in real time, we are always creating it before that. So we have actually proper naming conventions. We are giving it before that. Okay, or other things also, whichever we required, we are into that.
Okay, definitely. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Kiran, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi, Kiran.
Yeah, Ankit. Actually, my question is, if I want to add 1 year of experience, so how many project should I have? Should I have to do like?
One is sufficient.
One project is sufficient.
Yes. Even a person is working from last 3 on a same project also. So it is not like you have to go for 3 projects or 1 project. It's not mandatory something like this, that you want to show 10 projects if you have a 5 years of experience. It's not like that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, Vineet, you can unmute.
Yeah. Hi, Ankit.
Hi, Vineet.
Ankit, I have a question. Like while creating an EC2 instance, so we are selecting like the type of the instance, like T2 micro, T3 micro. Yeah, right. So can I create an EC2 instance with custom configuration? Let's say I need
not possible.
Not possible.
Configuration, the CPU and RAM, we always have to go as per AWS. We can't give our own CPU and RAM. It is not possible. Okay.
Okay. Even let's say machine is created. Then after that, I can add. Let's say I need to add.
You want to
one
increase.
Yeah.
Increase is possible, but yes, increase also, it means you are changing the type. If you want to, let's say right now I have T2 micro. If you want to change, if you want, let's say you want 2 CPU, 4 GB of RAM. So you have to check the type first. With that same type we have it. If you have type, then we can go for it. We can't give our own parameters there.
Okay. So custom is to translate, but after we can increase that like a RAM
we
or.
can increase it, but type is going to be changed.
Okay.
Okay, the type, whatever the type they are giving it, here we have the instance type on the left side. Here I can see that. Here, let's say you want to go with here T2 2 CPU 4 GB or it means you want to go with the type called T2 medium.
Right.
Okay, how to change this? That is called a scale up. Okay. We'll learn it in our upcoming session. It is there in our topic here, PPT number 19. It's very important because we can't guess it, because whenever we are starting it, we are always starting with the low CPU and RAM. But whenever our story application is growing on, we are increasing it as per our requirement. Okay, so how to do that, we'll learn it.
Okay, one more question, Ankit. Let's say I have downloaded my PEM file, right? And it might possible that can be accidentally deleted or somewhere.
We'll learn it in upcoming sessions. Don't worry. You're asking about recovery option. PPT number 25.
Okay, that's
okay.
Fine. So,
guys, if anyone have this question, please wait for it. We will learn in upcoming session how we can go for it. Okay. So that time I'm going to explain you complete in details these things.
Thank you, Ankit. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll start with our other topic where we are going to discuss about how we can transfer our local files to our machines. Now, why actually I'm showing this thing to you? Because in our upcoming sessions, we have to transfer our files. And at that time, I'm not going to show you how to transfer your file. That time I'm directly doing it my work. Because at that time, I'm going to focus on the topic, whichever we are going to learn at that time. So at that time, I'm not going to tell you, this is what I have done. Based on that, we are able to transfer our files. So I have a for Windows machine also, for Linux machine also we have it. Linux machine is ready for me. For me, Linux machine is already ready. So I can show you first for Linux machine, then I'm going to show you for Windows machine. So let's do one thing. Let me ready my Windows machine also. Linux machine is also ready for me. So let me ready my Windows machine also. We already have learned how to create machines. So I'm selecting Windows, T2 micro. I'm going to select a same key pair. This is my key pair. And security group also, I'm going to use the existing one, the previous session one, launch wizard 26, because in this one system is going with the port number, RDP needs to be on it. And then I don't need to do anything. I'm going to launch my machine. That's all. So both the machines are ready, Windows and Linux one. So first, let me show you for Linux one, how we can transfer. Then I'm going to show you for Windows. So we have created Linux machine. We have generated our PPK also, because the file which I'm using right now, the machine, that is generated directly by using PPK. So I can use that also example. Now, if you want to transfer any local files to your Windows machine, sorry, to Linux machine, we have to download a tool called WinSCP. It's a completely free tool. Here I have given the link. You can download, and yes, this you have to install it. Like we are installing Google Chrome, same way you can install this tool also in your machines. In my machine, I already have it. So first of all, I have to enter a host name. And host name is our public IP, or you can note down this host name. You can enter it also. So I am entering my public. And now it is asking for username. So what is my username? EC2-user. And now it is asking for password. Are we using password? No. We are not using password for EC2 machines. We don't have a password option. We have a PPK file. So how can I link PPK file? We have to click on advanced. And then click on authentication. Done. Now there you are getting an option. Private file. This is the one which I'm using. Open, login, yes. I'm able to connect to that machine. Let me create any file here. Let me just create here. AWS-batch underscore file. Just I'm giving welcome to AWS. Friend. Done. So where is that file? The file is in the desktop. Sorry, it's C drive. I have given it. Desktop. Here is that file. So how can I transfer to my machine? Just from right side. This is my machine. This is my desktop. The left side is my machine, the one which I'm using. Right side is my EC2 machine. Drag and drop from right to left. Done. Now anyone can confirm in the chat box how we can see list of files in Linux machine. By using which Linux command we can see that. You can confirm in the chat box. Chat box is enabled for all of you. Okay, now it is enabled. I'm going to connect to this machine. Open. And now I'm entering my username. And now we have going to use a command called ls. See, this is the command which we are using it. Here I'm able to see. Here. So this is how we are doing it. This is one of the very simple way which I have shown you. By using this, we can upload our files. So in our upcoming session, we have to transfer few files. Without that, we are not able to practice it if you are not transferring those files. So whichever the files that we'll discuss later, which files we have to transfer, you will get those files also. But it is important. So this is I have shown you for the Linux machine, and we are able to see our files also. Now I'm going to show you for Windows machine. And for Windows machine, your WinSCP will not work. WinSCPs work only for Linux machines. Now, to connect to my Windows machine, I'm noting down the public IP. And we already know what is our default user. Default username is administrator. I'm going to connect, go to RDP client, and I'm going to generate a password. Password we have to generate from here. And connect. And anyone can tell me for how many minutes I have to wait to generate a password for Windows machine? Near about 4 minutes. We have to wait. But right now I'm not getting any error message at 4-minute one. The reason is machine is already created before 4 minutes. So I'm just going at browse, and I have to select that particular PEM file. This is my PEM file, and scroll down, and I'm going to decrypt this. Scroll down, here I'm getting this. Now I'm going to open remote desktop connection. In this remote desktop connection, I have to done few settings. What settings I have to done? Please see carefully. Enter my public IP. Click on show options. Entering my username. Here I'm getting the field, I'm entering my username. Now, after entering my username, we have multiple tabs here. These are the ones. So which tab we need to go? We need to go to a tab called local resources. So I'm going to local resources. Under local resources, we have option called more. Click on that. And now click on drives. As per my system, it is already checked, but in your system, it is not by default checked. So you have to check this checkbox. And under this, it is giving me more option that OS, local drive, or if your device any plugged in device, we can go for that also. Here are. Next. So I'm just going to click on OK, connect, click on connect, enter our password. What is my password? This is my password. Yeah. I'm able to connect to my machine. Now, what is the next thing? After connect to our machine, we have to transfer our file. Just copy and paste. So this is for Windows machine. Now we have to just done the last step, copy the file and paste in the EC2 machine. That's we have to do. But yes, I am using a very small file, so it will done a little fast. If your file is bigger, definitely it will take time to upload that. And yes, those people are from Windows administrator. They note that there are some other options also. We have it for Windows 1. There are some other options also. I don't want you to go with those options, but those are coming little different part. So this is one of the simplest options which I'm showing you to transfer your files here. So let me just click on yes here. Done. And now I'm going to paste my file. It's not yet. Now it is done here. Double click on that file. And you can see here the text whichever I have written it here. I'm So this is how we are transferring our local files to our Windows machine. Clear? Any question anyone have regarding this? Please let me know. So I had have few questions and then we can end our session. So this is what we have discussed in the today's session is we have learned about how we can create EC2 machines, Linux, PPK file, transfer local files. From tomorrow's session, we are going to discuss about web servers. Which I've already told in previous session, the Windows machine or the Linux machine we are creating it, that same machine, we can convert it into anything whichever we want to do. So we are going to learn about web server in the tomorrow session. While practice, if you have any doubt, you can drop me an email, but yes, make sure whenever you're dropping an email, you drop me email with complete screenshot with proper details. So whenever I'm checking your email, and make sure you're always giving a subject. If you're not giving a subject, might be your email will going into spam, and I'm very rarely check spam emails. So write your proper email. Whenever I'm seeing your email, definitely I'm going to reply. Yes, Pradeep, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Pradeep.
Hi, sir. Sir, actually, I have one previous account in AWS, but it's already free. The free version already expired. Means it's already 1 year ago I have created. So
if you are using it, you will get a bill.
Sorry?
If you are going to use after 12 months, definitely you'll get a bill for that.
So is there any other option to?
You can create a new account.
In my name, same account, it's possible to create
Yes,
another
same
one?
name. Same name you can do it, but yes, you have to use a different email ID.
Oh, okay. Then it's fine. Okay, right. Thank you.
Yes, Jayadeep Kumar, you can unmute.
Hello?
Yes, Jayadeep.
Yeah, actually, we use the putty tool, right, to connect the EC2 instance. Other than that, we can directly connect to the system from the browser itself, right? It is easy, but why use the putty gen to connect
Because
the
in
machine?
real time we all always are using these tools, and that is why I'm showing that tool, because I want you to familiar with that tool. Okay.
Okay, the putty is used for security purpose also, right?
Putty is the #1 tool which we are using in real time. Second number tool is called Git.
Okay.
Okay. So I am using it because I want you to familiar with the tool. That's why I'm using it. Okay. That's why I'm not using Git also. Why I'm not using it? Because Git is #2. First, always preferences go for the putty. So that's why I'm using putty. Okay. Anything else, Jadeep?
Okay, sure. Yeah, nothing. Thank you.
Yes, sir, you can unmute.
Yeah, actually, I got like if we in this case we used like local system as Windows, right? Here in our case, like Windows 2, like if you want to connect remote system to like if the remote system is Linux, we use putty, right?
Yes, correct. For Linux machines, we are using putty.
Yeah, suppose if I want to connect to a Windows system, if my like host OS is Windows, then what tool or app we will use?
You want to connect Windows machine by using SSH port?
Oh, no. Like actually, suppose my local machine is Linux.
So you have to download remote desktop in your machine.
Okay. In Linux machine, yeah.
Yes, in your Linux machine, you have to download remote desktop connection.
For file transfer, what app I have to use?
For Linux one, WinRecipe. For Windows one, remote desktop connection.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Vivek, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit.
Yes, you can ask a question.
Can't we use PEM file for Linux?
Sorry?
PEM file for Linux. PEM and.
Yes, that is why we are using our PEM and PPK.
I mean, we can use both as vice versa, right? For Windows, can't we use PPK, and for Linux for PEM?
Sorry, can you repeat again?
We are using you used a PPK file for PEM. I mean Linux, right? Can't we use PEM file for Linux?
We can use it, but with that we have to use a tool called Git.
Okay. For Windows, can we use PPK?
No.
By default, we can use only PEM.
PEM. We have to with the PEM file. We have to generate password.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Thank.
Yes, Sikandara, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi, Ankit. The instances when we create, if you create multiple instances at one shot, so the passwords that will get generated.
First, clear me Windows or Linux.
Including both, I'm asking.
Now, one by one, go with one by one, because answer are different for both the questions, both the answers.
Okay, Windows.
Okay, now coming to the Windows machine. The Windows, if you see here, we are generating a password by using the console. Is it, Sikandar?
Yes.
So password will be different for Windows machine because we are generating by using the console for all Windows machine. Okay. And for Linux one, we are using PPK, and PPK are we generating by using console? We can directly download a PPK also. We are generating a PPK by using our PuttyGen. So for all Linux machines, PPK file will be same.
Okay.
So that's why I'm telling you, you have to clear the answer because answers are different for both the machines.
Yeah. Thank you, Ankit. Okay. And Ankit, one thing I want to clarify, I am from the VMware. I've been worked on VMware, but then I've been moved for vulnerability management. So now, if at all I want to switch on for AWS, so the real time they ask for the AWS. This one, what is it?
In your company, do you have AWS projects?
No.
So you have to put some experience, Sikandar, and definitely with the help of this training, you can put that.
Okay, sure. I will do
Okay.
that. Yeah. And to get that, this one, okay, sorry, I got it.
Yes, continue.
Yeah, to get those PPTs and all, I need to coordinate to the team, right?
We have already shared yesterday our app details. You have to download our app and go for it. AWS batch 100, and you have to pay a 1499 INR.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my laptop got.
You can do it in mobile phone. You can. That's you have to download mobile app. And yes, if you want to access from your laptop, after downloading the first time, you have to download app. After downloading app, after that you can access from our web portal also. Web portal details also there in the same message.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, Madhavi, you can unmute. Madhavi, you can unmute yourself. Amir, you can unmute.
So what is the difference between PEM and PPK, sir?
PEM public key called as public key. PPK is called private key.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, Felix, you can unmute. Felix, you can unmute yourself. Jaya, you can unmute. Jaya Shankar, you can unmute.
Sir.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Okay. I'm from non-IT background, sir.
Okay.
I already learned some tools some services of AWS Cloud. Like EC2, VPC, IAM like that. So
yes.
How many years of experience can I attach it to my resume?
Go with AWS plus DevOps, you can put 3 years of experience.
Okay. For AWS, sir?
Only maximum 2.
Okay.
Okay. So if you just go with AWS, go with that. Clear?
Thank you.
Yes, Arjun, you can unmute. What is the meaning of can we write as AWS SA-P without having SA-A? Full form.
That means solutions architect, professional and associate.
You can't directly go for right? You can't directly go for the professional one.
Okay. After learning the associate, without getting the certificate, can we pick the professional?
Without associate, you can't go for professional, Arjun. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That means certification is mandatory.
Mandatory if you want to go for it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Yes, Jayashankar, you can unmute. Jayashankar, I think I already answered your question. Yes. Yes, Shiva, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Good evening, sir. Thanks for the session. It's very interesting session.
Thank you, Shiva.
Sir.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Yeah, for me, I have a question like what is mean by RSA and what is mean by PEM and PPK? If you have provided some tip.
I have already informed you. PEM is public, PPK is private key. Okay. The RSA one which you're talking about, that is Linux terminologies. Okay. So for that one, you have to go for the Linux administrator one that you will understand it. So we are not going to discuss more about Linux administrator. So it will be understood under Linux administrator. So you don't need to worry about those things. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's it from my side.
Yes, Aniket, you can.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ask your question. You have raised your hand.
Sir, how we will find jobs after completing this course? And sir, we will get job assistance as well?
We'll share job details in our Telegram group. You can go for it, or you can search from internet.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, if you check in our Telegram group, we are sharing some job details whenever we are getting it. Today also we have shared one job details.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and I think that was just with 1 year of experience they were asking. So my one might be 2 years of experience. They were asking it for that.
Sir, I am currently working in Cognizant in a different domain.
So best practice it you can change in your own companies. Check with your own company after completion of this training.
Sir, but if it is not possible to internal switch, then how we can go for
They are not providing an internal switch.
Sir, if it is difficult, means we don't have that much idea regarding internal switch.
Check with your HR team, no?
Okay, sir.
First, but wherever you are going to reach them, you need to have that knowledge in your hand. Then you are going to be contacted. So definitely no one knows it. You have to contact your HR. If you want to check now, you can check also. Otherwise, definitely you can go for another company also.
Sir, if I go for other company, then they are asking for experience, but I have experience of other field.
So you can do. Now tell you one thing. Whenever you are switching a company, no one is checking your previous experience that you have worked in which technology. They are always checking it in that company you have worked or not.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Means they are asking for 1 year experience, so we can't attach that experience on AWS.
You can give it same company. You can give that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes,
sir,
Niranjan.
Can you provide Telegram link?
Telegram?
Telegram group links.
Telegram group link. Just a minute. Let me share it. I'm sharing all the links of our social media. You can check that. Here is a Telegram. In Telegram group, we are sharing job details.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Niranjan, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. So when the instance you create, you are used to terminate it. Let's say when the instance state isn't stopped, is it built by AWS?
Yes. The reason is because you are using a hardware. Because hard disk is still there.
Yeah.
So if your free quota get completed, then definitely they can go to charge.
Fine. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Chetan, you can unmute. Chetan, you can unmute now.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, hi Ankit. Actually, I just I had joined late. Just want to know about the regarding the PIMP and the PPK file. Can I use these two files? Means for I just have just basic idea that PIMP file is for the Windows and PPK for Linux. So
no,
can we...
incorrect information you have.
Okay.
PIMP file also we can use for Linux, but that time we are not using a tool called Putty. That time we are using a tool called Git.
Right. So,
okay.
But you are just now what I heard that PIM file is a public key, right?
That is called as public file, and PPK is called as
private key. So what is the meaning of that? Means what is that public and what is that private?
Public can be used by other people also. PPK is only used by Putty.
Okay, that is a simple difference.
That is what we have it. There is no much definitions we have it in market for those things.
Okay, understand.
Okay.
And
PPK is only used with Putty, not with any other tool.
Okay. So, but PIM can be used on Windows as well as our
Git or might be the other tools terminals which we have it for Linux. Even we can use for those also.
Both. So PIM can be used on both the portal, but PPK is only used on the Linux with the help of Putty only.
Correct.
Got it.
Yes, Mayur.
And one more question, Ankit.
Yes, Chetan.
So just now I heard someone just saying that just same case for me for the career, right? From career point of view. Actually, I'm from the telecom background, what I told in earlier lecture also. So I have a 15 years experience in networking domain. So when I put the experience, can I apply for that 1 year or 2 year, 3 years job? Because right now I have
Yes.
experience of 15 years. But can
Yes.
I
You
use that
can.
15 years with 3 years of relevant experience in the
Yes.
AWS and DevOps?
Correct. Yes, you can go for it. With that also you can go for it.
Okay, but how can I apply for this? Because they'll ask the experience of 0 to 3 years or 2 to 4
They are
years.
asking they are not asking that person itself. They are asking that in that particular technology needs to be that experience.
Okay, understand. So the relevant experience you are asking.
Yes, they are asking that relevant experience. Whenever you're applying for jobs, always they are asking for relevant experience.
Okay,
But yes, whenever they're asking for project manager and all those things, that time they're asking for whole experience.
Okay.
Okay, but for the technology one, always asking for that particular one.
Okay. Understand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Mayur, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi Ankit. Means actually my doubt is like we are like doing the fake experience, like, and we will be getting a calls, but they are like asking they'll be asking like what is your daily routine. So actually for a particular topic we will be working, right? So currently we are learning
that is what we are learning it, Mayur, in the training. You can inform those things whichever we are learning, and that is why we are providing sample resumes to you. So with the help of those, you are going to create your sample resumes.
means a specific topic it will be, right? Means just like
that is why we are providing resumes, sample resumes. So with the help of this, you can do that.
Okay, fine. Thanks, Ankit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Salesh, you can unmute now.
Hello.
Yes, Salesh.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. And Salesh,
Like,
whenever you're raising, I have already informed in previously also, whenever you're raising it, you have to wait for your turn. So when definitely wait turn will come, you'll get a chance. And I'm trying my best. You have seen it from last 2 days. I'm trying my best to talk with each and every person, but still not able to do that because I have to work other things also, Salesh. So always wait for your turn.
Fine.
Okay, you can ask your question.
Okay, like in Windows, when we decrypt the password, so the password with the help of PAM file. So with the help of PAM file, when we decrypt, so the password length is very long. So according to the suitability, according to our requirement,
we can't change the password.
I want to change.
No, that you're talking about, like I just want to give like this training at 123, something like that you're talking about?
Yeah, when I log into RDP taken in Windows, then we can change the password or not?
No. The password always the decrypt password we are using. We can't give like something like that characters or numbers you want to give. It is not possible. Okay, Silesh.
Okay. And one more thing, when we take the Linux console also, the EC2 -user is a username.
Default
but
username.
It is not, default.
For
but
Amazon
the
Linux.
Password, but the password is not there. It is a security concern, like
Definitely,
somebody.
Yes. If you open a PEM file, it is open. If you open a PEM file or PPK file.
Yeah, that we have to do. But
see this.
Correct.
You are see this. Is it possible to hack? Not possible. So that is why it's for security reasons we are. See, this is PEM file code, and that was a PPK file code. So it is impossible to hack.
Okay.
That is why for security purposes we are using these things.
Okay, so suppose in my company I am using one EC2 instance and there are 10 users are there. So how we can connect with that EC2
We didn't
instance?
learn about those things. We learn in our upcoming sessions.
Okay, fine. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Prasad, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi Ankit.
Yes, Prasad.
So my question is, when we are creating this instance, let's say Windows, so is there any possibility to install the additional software? Let's say
whichever you want to do. That's why what I've told you in previous session, it's like a Windows server. And AWS don't know that whatever the new client is coming to me, okay, what they are going to do that.
Okay, I mean,
so you can do whatever you want to do that into this.
Okay, it can be done only after provisioning it.
Sorry?
No, we can install our own software after provisioning this instance, not during the provisioning of this instance. You're saying that.
You can do whatever you want to in that. You want to install and you want to create your own application, you can do that. You want to install any existing softwares, you can do that into that.
Yes, we can do that after provisioning it. So my question is it possible from the AWS console? I'm asking.
You have to give boot script.
Okay.
That is called as boot script. So while creating your machine, what it will do while creating your machine, that time system will install it. But that time you have to give a boot script.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
that system will do that.
And does it also implies for creating multiple users? I mean,
multiple users, you have to give a script. If you want to give a script, you can give that. And we didn't learn about user creations, that we'll learn it in upcoming sessions.
Okay.
Okay. And that we'll learn for Linux one.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. That's it.
Yes, Shoaib, you can.
Hi.
Yes, sure.
Good evening, Ankit.
Good evening, Shoaib.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to know when you are uploading all the videos of today's sessions, and I wanted to know after paying the amount, will we get the all notes together or one by one?
Definitely, Shoaib, we can't upload future recordings. Okay. So
No,
whatever
not
the daily whatever we are doing it daily, you are getting it. Whatever I'm going to use training session, that particular recording you will get. And the PPT, whichever I'm going to use, that daily it is going to be uploaded. These things you will get at the end of the training.
Okay. The PPT is also daily
basis. Whatever I'm going to use in this session, like today, which files I have used. I have used these files, these 3 files. So these 3 files, it is going to be uploaded.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever we are using, those things, it is going to be uploaded.
Can I get the link of the app, like where we can get
in the WhatsApp group yesterday we have shared? I'll inform my team, they'll do it again. Okay. Or you can contact any WhatsApp group admin.
Okay.
Are you in the WhatsApp group?
Yes, I'm in the WhatsApp group.
So we have yesterday we have shared it. Okay. Or if you didn't, if you're not, might be you have joined after that, might be possible because there is no option to see previous messages. So you can contact any admin also right now, or I'll inform my team, they'll post it again.
And also, yes.
Yes.
And also, I wanted to know that my job timing is till 7 p.m. So that's why I was asking for the recordings whether on the PPTs. Like maybe I will be joining late or and the week offs are on Tuesday and Wednesday. So it might be difficult for me. That's why I'm asking for the videos.
So that lovely live training is free, Shoaib, but not recordings and those things, or not interview questions. We are not going to provide anything from our side. So just only live training we are providing in free. Other than that, nothing is. So if you want to prepare for yourself, that is completely your wish. If you was really interested to switch your career, you can pay that. If you are not interested, that is completely your wish. We are not forcing anyone. I'm just saying it. It's not
the career.
We are not forcing anyone to pay for AWS.
Yes.
If you are interested, just go with the live training. Okay.
Yes, I was interested in AWS itself because I'm an IT student and I wanted to switch the domain.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
why.
If you are definitely, we can contact the team. You can pay for it.
Yes. Okay. And also, right now I've created a instance. So I have terminated it, but it's showing still one on my laptop.
Oh, it is. You have terminated.
Yes, after terminating, it's showing
Yes, you
still
can
one.
do that.
No, it's showing there's still one instance available right now.
So you have to
It
terminate
won't.
after your practice.
Yes, after practicing only.
You can do that.
Like you can see the 3 instances, right? The
Yeah, this
same
is
I can also
showing
see.
these.
Yes. I was
So
thinking whether it's getting deleted or not.
No, it is terminated. If it's showing terminated, it means it is deleted. And after a few
Okay.
minutes, it is also going to remove from your console also.
Okay. After a few minutes.
Yes, correct.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Rohit, you can unmute. Rohit, you can unmute yourself. Yes, Ulgathan, you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, you can unmute.
Yeah, thanks for your session. And I just want to clarify something. In the real time, how are we managing the keypad?
We are maintaining the multiple copies of a key pair in real time. You can store in your emails, you want to store in Google Drive or OneDrive, wherever you want to store in your pen drive, you can store it anywhere. Multiple copies always, we are keeping it.
Oh, okay. Actually, my question is, take example in a team, maybe 10 people will be there. So 500 Linux server are there or Windows servers are there. So all servers, will they use the same keypad or how it would be in real
We'll
time?
learn those things in upcoming sessions. Just wait for it for a few more sessions.
Oh, is it okay?
Okay.
And one more query. Actually, a couple of months back, I created AWS account. So how do where I can
It's
check?
under 12 months, you can use it or you can create a new account.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that part. When exactly my account has been created, is there any way can I check it if you don't? The date?
No, I don't have any information. You can check the billing dashboard. I don't have any information. Is there any date we have it? No, I don't think so. You can
Is
check
it?
the billing section or all those things.
Oh, is it?
I'm
Okay.
not 100% sure. There is an option.
Okay, no problem, no problem. I will explore.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Ranga, you can unmute. Rangaswamy, you can unmute. Ikhtiar Khan, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Ikhtiar.
Hi, sir. Actually,
Yes, you
sir,
can ask your question.
yes, I have two doubts. One we have already given by chat. Another one is this course is sufficient? Hello.
For which thing? For which
Yes,
thing
sir,
is course is sufficient?
Actually, sir,
Complete your question.
yes, sir, I have 10 years of experience. I'm working on mixed environment.
Ikhtiar, you have muted yourself.
So I want to make my career in cloud. So this course is sufficient, or apart from this course, I have to do? Or
Like Ikhtiar, earlier also, the same question has been asked by some other person also. I have all informed them, yes, this is sufficient. Or with this, you can go for DevOps, guys. If anyone wants to go with, guys, I'm always suggesting to everyone, please go AWS plus DevOps.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually,
And
apart
then you
from
can
this,
put
side by
some
side,
3 years. Then you can put 3 years of experience. Based on that, you can switch your job. That is
Actually,
what
sir,
I have informed to earlier also.
apart from this, side by side, I have to do some extra preparation.
That is your wish. That is completely your. If you want to do, yes, go for it. No one is going to say that why you are learning that particular thing.
Okay, no, sir. What to learn? That is the question. What to learn?
Whichever you want to learn.
Which can support our, which can make more possibility to enter in cloud.
Whatever we are learning it, just go for it. Or other than that is completely your wish. You can go for it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Naveen, you can.
Hello. Hi, sir.
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah, quick question. Sir, can we connect Windows with a SSH port?
No, not possible.
Not possible.
No.
Okay, sir. Another thing is I am from a non-IT background and I am a fresher, sir. I should do AWS with DevOps is a very good platform, sir.
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Another, okay, sir.
Yes,
Bye.
on Namsas, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi, Ankit.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, I have a question. If I want to install a software which is 1 GB or bigger than that, we have to do copy paste or is there any faster?
No, you can download it from there in your Windows machine, or if you're doing it in download or Or if it's a Linux machine, you can do by using the Linux commands. Because there is no GUI for Linux, we have it. Only terminal we have.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And one more question. If we create a new password or PPK, the old one will not work, right?
It is always same. If you're trying to generate 100 times for same PEM file, a same PPK file is generating it.
That won't change.
That will not change. As only a same PPK file will generate for your PEM file. If you're generating 100 times or 1,000 times, a same PPK file will generate.
And you said that PPK is the private and PEMP is the public.
Public. That is called as public. PPK is called as private.
Okay. Public. Can we use that private key as a public?
No.
Okay. This private key will work in the within the network or what?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Last question. You said that PEM is for Windows and PEM and PPK is for Linux, and we use PuTTY and one more application tool.
Git.
IT or some?
Git. GIT.
GIT.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
This is what we have. Okay. This is Git.
Thank you.
Yes, Basfaraj, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Basfaraj.
Sir, I created AWS account 1 year. I created so where I can find bill details of?
In billing section, here on the right side.
Okay.
Billing dashboard.
In billing dashboard, one message is showing, sir. USD 1010.
So whatever the thing it means, it will be your bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Khaja, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Khaja.
Yes, sir. Hi, sir.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Yes, sir. One small update, like I refer your content completely. So is it necessary to have the Linux knowledge?
No.
Before starting AWS technology?
No. For before starting of DevOps, it is mandatory.
Okay, so we can switch
and
to AWS course, right? Without
and that is
Linux
part
knowledge?
of course content.
Okay, so without Linux knowledge, we can switch to AWS cloud
Yes,
technology,
but
right?
yes, basic Linux is required. That which we are going to cover, Khaja, in this training. Basic one is required, which I have already informed. Not much in depth is required.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, Nikhala, you can unmute. Yes, Nikhala, you can only unmute yourself. Wasim Ahmed, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi. Okay.
Hi, Wasim.
My question is like, you have created a EC2 instance for Linux, and you have connected with that through terminal. Now, suppose someone else has created for me in AWS cloud, and I have to connect that, only connect part. Then how can I do that?
You need a key first to connect to that.
So
that is security. That is what we are using a security in cloud platform. Without that key, you are not able to connect.
So key is the first thing, and then there will be some Linux command.
IP address and username. 3 things are required: key, IP address, and username.
Okay. So this we have to do it, Ankit, manually, right? Like.
Definitely, it will be manual process to connect to your machines.
Okay, no, I thought that there will be some Linux command that I can do that in the terminal and can connect to the machine.
No, you need those things. Without that, these you're not able to connect to any machine.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for your answer.
Yes, Mukesh Verma, you can unmute.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Mukesh.
Yeah, sir. I know about for that like in AWS security group is region specific or global?
Which thing? EC2 service?
Yeah.
EC2 is a not a global service, it's a region specific.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, Ravina, you can unmute. Ravina, you can unmute yourself. Sayed, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi, Sayed.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. So my question is, yesterday I have created a AWS account, but it is asking debit card or credit card details. So
Yes.
after entering that details, so every month it will deduct the amount from my account.
No, they are not going to deduct any amount from your account till the
Okay.
time you are not doing manually.
Okay, so we can give the accounts details and for one time only. So they will deduct
Yes.
2 rupees in my account, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. After that, they will not deduct anything.
No, as per RBI rule, as per Indian government, they are not going to deduct any amount from your account till the time you are not giving a permission to them.
Okay. Okay. So that is my question. So yesterday only I am getting that question. So today.
No, don't worry,
I
they are
will
not
ask
going
that.
to deduct.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Yes, Narayana, you can unmute. Narayana Rao, you can unmute yourself. Puttu, you can unmute. Puttu, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, unmute.
Yes, ask. Do you have any question? Yes, Nilesh, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Nilesh.
Hi, Ankit. Can you hear?
Yes,
So
I'm
we
able
can
to hear
create
you.
we can create a multiple 2 or 3 EC2 in the same time.
Okay, sorry, can you repeat again?
Can we create a 2 or 3 EC2 in the same time?
Yes, you can. You can create 100 machines at same time also.
And the PPG file is same or different?
Whichever, like you are creating one by one, Nilesh. It depends on you. You want to use same one or you want to use different one. It depends on you.
Okay.
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 Yes, Kedar Kumar, you can unmute.
Hi.
Yes.
Actually, my doubt is like I'm basically from .NET background. So which one I can choose, like Azure DevOps or AWS?
It
Which one?
depends on you. Whichever you want, you can go for it. There is no specific suggestion that you want to go for AWS or you want to go with Azure.
So
We are providing it. I'm providing training for both. You, whichever you want to, you can go for it.
AWS.
Whichever you feel comfortable. Anything else?
Oh.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Anyone have one more question? Because till today I have answered all questions. Those people have raised their hand. Yes, Alana, you can unmute.
Actually, do I have an option to delete my account once I created an account in AWS?
There is an option. I don't know where is that, but yes, there is an option.
Because once we learn and until we join a company, we don't have any use of
Yes,
having
there
an
is an option, but where is it? I don't know that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, Puttu, you can unmute.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Sir, we store some data, some files in Linux machine, sir. Okay. If you terminate the instance, sir, we lost the data. Sir,
Sorry,
is
can
it
you repeat
possible
again?
to Sir, we store some data, like some files in Linux machine, sir. Okay. If we terminate the instance, we lost all the data, sir. Okay.
Yes, correct. We lost our data if you terminate your machines.
Yeah. So is it possible to reinstall the same instance, sir?
Huh?
Sir, is it possible to reinstall the same instance again, sir?
Definitely you want to install. If you have a file, you can do that. But if you terminate whatever the data is there, it's lost.
So again, we did not install the same data.
You have to take a backup or you have to go with the snapshot option.
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, so with this, I'm ending this session. In tomorrow's session, we are going to learn about some more things which we have it that is called as web server. So regarding the web server, we are going to discuss in the tomorrow's session. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you.